Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this deep dive into the Beurax opportunity, into the Beurax platform. My name is Paul, and I've been with this platform for over 3 months now, and it is phenomenal. It is absolutely incredible. And tonight, we're going to be taking a look at it and pulling it to pieces. But, just before we kick off, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to show you an amazing quick 2-minute video which corporate have released. So here it is, enjoy.
Which company pays a minimum 1.4% ROI every business day in USD, Bitcoin, and Ethereum? Which company is helping people achieve financial freedom consistently and is transforming the fortunes of families worldwide? Which company automates your trading and takes stress and emotion out of the equation? It's a company that pays up to 29% in commissions, where you can withdraw every day, even on weekends, and receive funds within hours and no fee. Introducing Beurax, an innovative, client-orientated trading platform with a wide range of plans to suit all pockets, where getting to the top has never been easier with our winning formula. Maximum transparency to all clients. Collaboration with multiple exchanges and regulators, quality risk management, earn without fees and hidden commissions, unique mode trading 24/7, world-class protection with industry-leading security protocols and nanosecond financial transactions. Those who step up their game and will be ahead and far more ready to confront the challenges and opportunities of the next normal than those who do not. We welcome you to be a part of a vibrant community of like-minded individuals. So why not? Become a Beurax partner today, and you'll not only discover what freedom means, but actually live and breathe it. Register for a free account today, and we will welcome you to Beurax, where everyone wins.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, where everybody wins. And that is a lovely marketing tool that we have at our disposal just to pique people's interests. And, join one of the training programs, join one of our training Zoom calls to learn how to ask people how to get along. And so that was something I like to share with people. And now we're going to have a look, ladies and gentlemen, at Susan Pope, the Chief Marketing Director of Beurax, and she's going to give you another quick 2-minute overview of the opportunity. And after that, we're going to dive straight in, folks.
Welcome to Beurax. Beurax is an innovative financial company that offers its clients various ways to get guaranteed income and allows investors to expand their investment portfolios and improve their financial condition. The company specializes in cryptocurrency trading. The main part of the company's assets is concentrated on the exchanges Binance, Coinbase, Bittrex, Huobi, Bitfinex, Kraken, OKX, Paxful, and Indodex. The main advantage of the company is the high speed of getting quotes directly from the stock markets and cryptocurrency exchanges. In other words, Beurax receives information about trades faster than other companies, which allows our trading bots to make thousands of short-term trades every day with maximum profit ratio and minimal risk. The company has developed a special website, Beurax.com, thanks to which anyone from anywhere in the world can become a client of the company in just a few minutes and get a guaranteed profit every day. After registering on the Beurax website, you will be able to learn more about the company's activities, its strategies, analytic methods, terms of cooperation, and ways to make a profit for customers. The site also provides information about the types of investment portfolios, referral system, and bonus program for network business representatives. In addition to access to the main site, Beurax provides customers with the opportunity to monitor all the company's trading operations online on its own Beurax trading platform. On this platform, customers can monitor the company's progress and track their results of profit for each transaction made. You can also use this platform to generate a report on the company's profit for any period you're interested in. As a customer of Beurax, you will discover completely new opportunities in the field of finance. subscribe to our channel. Welcome to the Beurax team.
And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, yet another classic tool that we like to use when teasing people about the opportunity, giving them an insight. So let's dive straight in, folks. When I like to look at a platform, an opportunity, I like to look at the legality of it. Is it registered somewhere? What does it have any backing behind it? You know, how's the company? And so at the bottom of that Beurax.com website that Susan Pope directed us to, we can see that there is this legality statement, and Beurax is a legal financial company incorporated in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see that they've got some PDFs down here, but I didn't really like what I saw here because it's kind of blurry to me. And I wanted to find out a little bit more about what these documents said or says, you know, because to me that wasn't really legible. And what they want to try and point us to, ladies and gentlemen, is this bold capital writing on the left-hand side that the authorized capital of the company is 75 million US dollars, and that's what I wanted to find out more about. So I went into the website and I blew up those PDFs for you to take a closer look at. And here it is. It's from the Australian Securities Investment Commission. It's their certificate of registration of the company, and we can see that it's Beurax Corporation. There's their ACN, the Australian company number, and the company is limited by shares. And that's what I wanted to dig more into, ladies and gentlemen. We see the meeting, the minutes of the meeting that was there, and there was Brandon Watts was present there. Now, folks, please, if you're doing your due diligence about Beurax, if you're here for the first time, or even if you've been involved in the platform for a number of weeks or days or months, I would still highly recommend that you go to this government website. It is Connect, write it down, please. It's connectonline.asic.gov.au, and that is an Australian government website. We have very similar government websites here in the UK, and they end with .gov.uk. I guess South Africa would be .gov.za or SA or something like that. So, folks, we were directed to come to this government website, and all we had was Beurax, so we didn't know what we were looking for or how to find it. So I'm going to show you here in a very quick example. When you get to this government website, look for this box over here, search for ASIC registers, and click on the select button. Then select organization and business names and type in the box down here, Beurax, and click go. What you'll come out with, ladies and gentlemen, is this screen. So we can see again that Beurax Corporation Pty Limited has an ACN, an Australian company number. It was registered last year, and registrations last just for a year and need to be renewed every single year. So the company is registered. They've taken their time to go and register with ASIC, and ASIC is, I guess, very akin to the SEC in America or Companies House in the UK. It's a stringent body, that government organization that regulates companies in the land. And we can see that Beurax is registered in Canberra, the capital city of Australia, and it's limited by shares. But let me direct you, ladies and gentlemen, to this information for purchase at the bottom left of the screen. If we scroll down a bit further, we saw that there was current and historical company information for purchase for just $17, and I highly recommend each and every one of you go into this website, ladies and gentlemen, and you pay the $17 US to get the current and historical information, because that is going to improve your confidence and belief in this company. So we went ahead and we did that, and we received PDFs back, ladies and gentlemen, on pretty letter-headed paper from the Australian Securities and Investments Commission of the current and historical company extracts of Beurax Corporation Pty Limited. And there is the all-important Australian company number, which every company that registers with ASIC is going to need, folks. And we got this documentation back on the 27th of October last year, and I'll cover that a bit later. That particular date I'll come back to later on in our presentation. Now, what was incorporated? What did we get back in that PDF? Well, very similar to what we saw online. We could see that Beurax Corporation Limited is registered and is limited by shares, and we wanted to find out more about that. We can see that it's registered at 121 Marcus Clark Street in the capital city, Canberra. And we can also see that Brandon Watts, the director of the company, is also resident in Australia, which you would expect any director of a company to be, right? You don't want them living in America and having a company registered in Australia. That wouldn't make sense at all. So this is the all-important page, ladies and gentlemen, about those shares. We can see that they're ordinary shares. They're not nominal shares. They're not beneficially held. Beurax issued 100,000 shares at $750 a piece, giving the company a wealth of 75 million US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. And these are fully paid shares. Absolutely phenomenal. And you can guarantee a few things. If you put these kind of numbers down on any government form, the government ASIC are going to want to ask questions. They're going to, they're going to want to delve into what is this money for? Which bank account is this money held in? What is this money going to be used for? What is Beurax? What does Beurax do? Who are the directors? Are the directors living in the country? Are they going to do their full KYC on all the directorships and people involved in the company, ladies and gentlemen? So we are relying heavily that ASIC have done their due diligence about the company and the protecting us, the consumer. So here is a very simple disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not qualified as such. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. All the information is based on my own opinions and calculations. I've been an independent customer of Beurax's for the past 90-odd days, 3 months. And what you're going to see this evening in this presentation are some spectacular results. And I must point you to this, that past performance does not guarantee any future results, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to seek any further advice, please go and consult your financial advisor or an accountant. So how do you get involved in the Beurax opportunity on the Beurax platform? Well, I'd like to say that it's free to get involved, ladies and gentlemen. And I like that. I like that a lot. So a lot of these other platforms make you pay a fee to get involved. And that puts a lot of people off. But with Beurax, you can register for a free account. You can test drive the platform before you decide to put any money into it. And I like to make the analogy of going to test drive a car. So you've seen the car you like, it's sitting in the dealer's showroom, it's in your budget, it's the kind of car you want to buy. But before you make down that initial deposit or before you purchase it, you want to go take it for a test drive. So you book an appointment with the dealership, you jump in the driver's seat, somebody accompanies you, and you go and drive for 5 minutes, and you like what you're seeing, you like what you feel, you like the vehicle, and you decide to go ahead. Well, it's very, very similar. That's a free test drive. You can do that with your Beurax account. Just ask the person who showed you the opportunity to send you their referral link. You can you can paste your referral link into your browser, and up will come this page. Okay, you just need to make sure, please, that this top arrow here is that your upliner, your referrer's username is populated in there. If it's not and it's blank, please go and copy that link again, paste it into your browser, and make sure, please, that this is populated, because your referrer, the person who introduced you to the opportunity, has gone to a lot of trouble to invite you to see the opportunity. All you need to do then, ladies and gentlemen, is fill out this registration form, very simple registration form. If you're in the USA, please use a VPN. If you do not know what a VPN is, you can go onto YouTube, do some further research, and you can pick up a VPN for about $2 a month. Okay, this very next page is for you to insert your external deposit address from your external exchange, whether that's Binance, Luno, Altcoin Trader, Vala, Coinbase, Token Pocket, whatever it is. They want you to put in here a withdrawal wallet where your money will go to, where your earnings will go to when you make a withdrawal. And you can do that with Bitcoin, Ethereum, US dollar, Tether, Litecoin, ladies and gentlemen. And lo and behold, you will have created your free Beurax account, and it's very colorful. It's very nice to look at. And for the purposes of this presentation, what an account holder has allowed us to use their back office as screenshots and give us a deep dive, a 7-day journey into their account, ladies and gentlemen. So we're very thankful for that. So you will see the very first thing you will see 3 banks, 3 clocks, 3 dials. I like to call them wallets. The first wallet is your USD wallet. It's in green. Your middle one is the Bitcoin wallet. That's in the salmon color. And your one on the right is for Ethereum. All these dials will be set to 0 when you create your free account. How do you, ladies and gentlemen, get your money or get your crypto from your external wallets onto the platform? Well, we follow this blue arrow. If you, for example, for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to use Bitcoin. This person wanted to put 0.05 Bitcoin in, so they hit the replenish button, the plus sign. Replenish stands for deposits. So if you want to deposit Ethereum, you hit the replenish button by Ethereum. If you want to deposit US dollar Tether, you can do so using Bitcoin, Ethereum, or US dollar Tether onto the website. So you click replenish. It'll come up with another page. You type in the amount of Bitcoin you want to deposit or the amount of Ethereum, and it'll give you a QR code or and underneath that QR code will be a long address, which you copy. You go to your external wallet, and you make the transaction. Within 5 to 10 minutes, it appears here in your Beurax wallet, your own. This is personal. This is your wallet tied to you, not to Beurax, but tied to you on the Beurax platform. And similarly, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to withdraw, all you have to do is hit the minus button, the withdraw button, type in the amount you want to withdraw, and away it goes to your external wallet. But now that you've made a deposit from your external wallet onto the platform, you still haven't opened a plan yet. You still haven't got that crypto to work for you. So you need to open a plan and make a deposit, we call it. So on your computer or your laptop, there's this drop-down menu here on the left. If you're using your mobile device, your cellular device, there will be 3 lines at the top of the left-hand screen. I call that the menu. You click on the menu and this drop-down menu will appear. So if you want to make a deposit, there are 4 categories that come up: total return, currency, interest rates, and commodity swaps. And we will take a little journey into each one of these, ladies and gentlemen. So if you select the total return swaps, well, this will also come up here, populated at the top of your computer screen or your laptop. And it's the reason why this one is selected, because we've selected total return swaps. If we had selected currency swaps, that would be blue and the rest of them would be opaque or clear. But for the purposes of this, we're going to take a look at the total return swap suite. The first thing we'll notice, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's total return swaps, which is what that plan is. And in brackets, we're dealing with US dollar Tether. So anything that's in your green US dollar wallet, ladies and gentlemen. The second thing we'll see is it tells you what the minimum is and the maximum is and the days. The minimum, ladies and gentlemen, is 20 US dollar, and I call that non-prohibitive. The reason why I call that non-prohibitive is because $20 is not going to put you out of house or home. Most households around the planet can register for a free account and put $20 into a plan in Beurax and have that working for them on a daily basis. So let's discover or take note of what else this box is telling us. Well, the minimum is $20 US, the maximum is 500, the days is 15 days. So this runs for a term, a contract of 15 days. And those are working days, ladies and gentlemen, business days, Monday to Friday, because we earn Monday to Friday. The company earns on Saturday and Sunday, and we want them to remain in business. We want them to be profitable so they can continue to pay us out on a daily basis and our referral bonuses and everything else. So what are our rewards? What are we getting back, ladies and gentlemen? Well, for a minimum of $20 up to 500, the company is going to offer us a 1.4% on a daily basis. And that's going to kick out into the wallets on a daily basis. And we're going to earn for 15 business days. So if you take 1.4 multiplied by 15 days, we get this total of 21%. If you put $100 into this plan and opened it over those 15 days, you're going to end up with $21 profits or reward on top of the $100. On the 15th day, that $100 will kick back out into your wallet, as well as the earnings for that particular day. You have then got a decision to either withdraw it, withdraw part thereof, or open another plan with it. Okay, if you've got a little bit more than $500 US, for example, here we go, $500 to $1,000, two things you'll notice straight away. First of all, you're going to get a little bit of a higher reward, 1.5% instead of 1.4%. Secondly, they will give you an extra 5 business days for your money to work for you. So instead of 15 days, you're now getting 20 days and an overall total of 30%. How do you arrive at 30%? Well, it's 1.5 multiplied by the 20. So ladies and gentlemen, if you put $1,000 into this plan, over that 20-day business period, over those 4 weeks, you will accrue $300 in profit, $300 in earnings. It's phenomenal, as I said in the preamble, spectacular results, ladies and gentlemen. I've been involved in the gold business for the last 4 years, and gold doubles every 10 years. So every year you're getting a 10% yield on your gold. For those of you involved in real estate, if you've got commercial real estate, you're lucky to get 10% yield on commercial, 6% on residential a year. Your bank has given you 0.1% a year on any savings you have in there. Some banks are even going to negative interest rate, folks, meaning you've got to pay to have your money in the bank. Beurax platform opportunity is offering you 30% on a monthly basis. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, for those of you who have $1,000 up to $2,500, 1.6% daily, over 25 business days, 5 weeks, giving you 40%. For those of you with $2,500 to $5,000, they're giving you 1.7% over 30 days, 6 weeks, giving you 51%. And the highest return, folks, we have on the total return swaps is 1.8% daily. Those are for high net worth individuals who have between $5,000 and $10,000 US to put into this plan over 35 business days. Folks, that's just 7 short weeks, 1 week short of 2 months. If you put $10,000 into this plan, you would get back 6,300 on top of that 10,000. Divide 6,300 by 2, because there's roughly 2 months in 35 days and in 7 weeks. Now you're getting back 3,150 a month. This is replacing people's full-time incomes just by investing some money and putting it to work for you, making money work for you rather than you working for money. Very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you new to cryptocurrency, BTC is the ticker tape symbol for Bitcoin. For those of you who got Bitcoin available in your external wallet, the minimum is 0.001. That's about $47 US. They're going to offer you 1.4% on a daily basis and a minimum of 20 days, not 15 days like the US dollar plan, but 20 days for Bitcoin and Ethereum, giving you a return of 28%. For those of you who got a little bit more Bitcoin, half a Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoin, 1.5% for 30 days, and 2 Bitcoin to 10 Bitcoin, 1.6% for 45 days, giving you a return of 72%. For those of you like Ethereum, ETH is a ticker tape symbol for Ethereum. It's 0.1 Ethereum, and that's about $170 odd. Again, 1.4% to 20 days, offering you 28% for that particular month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that deals with our first suite of plans, the total return swaps. If we click on the next category, this is called currency rate swaps. And we'll see that it's very attractive at 3% a day. But ladies and gentlemen, this is very popular, more popular with high net worth individuals, because the minimum plan here is $10,000 US. If you got anywhere between $10,000 US and $50,000, they will pay you 3% a day for 90 days. All the currency swap plans operate for a term of 90 days. So 3 times 90 gives you a total return of 270%. If you put $10,000 into this plan, you'd end up 90 days later with $27,000 in your wallet. And the great thing about this plan is, ladies and gentlemen, is it gives you your principal as well as interest back to your wallet on a daily basis. So after the 90 days, you will have accrued 270%. You won't get this back at the end of the 90 days because you're getting it back on a daily basis. If you put $10,000 into this plan, you're going to get $300 every single day, Monday to Friday. That's $1,500 a week, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who've got a little bit more than 50,000 or 50,000, you can put it into this plan. They'll give you 3.1% for the 90 days. Over the 90 days, 279% return. For those of you who've got 100,000 to 300,000, now folks, there's some other opportunities out there whose highest package in Bitcoin is 100,000 US dollars, and they stop there. This Beurax, ladies and gentlemen, does not play. Yeah, we're not playing here. 100,000 to $300,000, 3.2% offers you 288% over the 90 days. 300,000 to $500,000, ladies and gentlemen, they'll give you 3.3%, 297%. And there's a one down here, ladies and gentlemen, which you can't see, but if you go into your back office, your dashboard, 3.6%, minimum on 1 million, maximum $100 million you can put into a Beurax plan, ladies and gentlemen. We are not talking kindergarten monopoly money. This is very serious stuff, and that'll give you 324%. For those of you who want a Bitcoin, I've got a Bitcoin spare. They give you 3.1% over the 90 days, 279%. So folks, if you put 1 Bitcoin into this plan, you will get 2.79 Bitcoin out. And at the end of this presentation, I'll show you a spreadsheet of how that happens. If you got 5 Bitcoin to 15 Bitcoin, 3.3%, 15 Bitcoin to 50 Bitcoin, so that's just under $2 million, 3.6%, again, 324%. If you like Ethereum, you've got some Ethereum. The minimum here, ladies and gentlemen, is 25 Ethereum. Wow, wow, wow. Spectacular. The third suite of plans, the third category of plans is very, very popular. These are called interest rate swap plans. Okay. All the interest rate swap plans run for a term, a period of 45 days, 45 business days. That's only 9 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. 2 months and 1 week. Very short plan. And the thing that you need to understand about these plans is it's a variable rate. It varies anywhere from 1.5% a day up to 2.1% a day. So on the day that this screenshot was taken, it was at 1.9%. The very next day, it was 2.1%. The very next day after that was 2.1%. The fourth day, it was 2.1%. And the fifth day, it was back down to 1.8%. And why is it variable, ladies and gentlemen? For some very simple reasons. We are in the moment having a world pandemic. Some countries are open, some countries are closed for exports. Some markets are opening, some markets are closing. There's a lot of volatility within the markets, and this is why this plan is variable. If you take a dead center median of this, an average, it's 1.8%. I like to be more conservative and say, take an average of 1.7%, put 1.7% into your calculator, multiply it by 45 days, you're going to have 76.5% return, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's very soft to get involved at $1,000. If you put $1,000 into that over that 45-day period, you would get back $765 average, conservative average. If you put 10,000 into that, you're going to get 7,650 back on top of your 10,000 average earnings, folks. And whatever you decide to do with that on a daily basis, because you're going to get paid on a daily basis back into your wallet, is up to you. If you want to use Bitcoin at 0.1 Bitcoin, that's about $4,500. If you want to use Ethereum, the minimum is 3 Ethereum. That again is over $5,000. So you can see why this is very popular for US dollar Tether at just $1,000. And that deals with our third category, our third suite, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth suite is called the commodity swaps. These are quite popular with everybody because of the soft entry level at $20 US, 0.001 Bitcoin. That's about $47 worth of Bitcoin, or about $90 worth of Ethereum at 0.05. But folks, this may be the most good looking at 4.2% today, but you don't get paid into your wallet on a daily basis. I need you to understand this and make sure that you understand this very, very carefully. You get your principal and all your earnings back when the plan finishes after 200 days, folks. I call this a set and forget plan. You put in $100, $1,000, whatever you want to commit to this, you leave it for 10 months and you come back. If you put $1,000 into this plan, you get your $1,000 back plus an extra $8,400 on top, meaning your $1,000 has turned into $9,400 in just 10 months' time. It's phenomenal. But if you want liquidity, ladies and gentlemen, this plan is not for you. This plan is not for everybody. It's only for those who want to set aside some money for 10 months and leave it alone. Okay, so I've shown you some due diligence from the company. I've shown you a website where you can go to get some documentation. I've shown you how to deposit some money onto your dashboard from an external wallet. I've also shown you 4 different suites of plans where you can put your cryptocurrency into work for you to earn on a daily basis. But let's test the withdrawals, ladies and gentlemen, because that's very, very important. As long as you've got a positive balance, and you'll only ever have a positive balance, and any of these wallets up here, and for the purposes of this example, we're going to use 0.06 Bitcoin. Okay, so we've clicked here on the right-hand side, the minus, the withdrawal, and this page comes up. We can see it's Bitcoin, so it's related to this wallet over here. We're withdrawing Bitcoin as Bitcoin, and we typed in here 0.05 of Bitcoin. We want to withdraw that, leaving a little bit of Bitcoin left in the wallet. And then all we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, as long as you've populated your external Bitcoin address in the when you registered or after registration, as long as it's in your settings, you can withdraw to your external wallet. And what happened? 0.05 appeared in the external wallet and the withdrawal happened perfectly. Let's go back to that. On the 23rd of October last year at 23:40, we withdrew 0.05 from the wallet. On the very next morning, on the 24th at 7:24 in the morning, this 0.05 appeared in the external wallet. Okay, it was a long time, but it was overnight. Perhaps the blockchain had a lot of transactions. It was very busy. There was a lot of traffic. So it took a while, but it reached there. Another thing we want to look at, folks, is that in October last year, 1.3 Bitcoin was only worth $17,000. Today, folks, that's over $60,000 because of the bull run that we're having in both Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment. Here are some additional withdrawals from the same account. Right at the bottom of the screen here, we can see that very first withdrawal of 0.05 Bitcoin made on the 23rd of October. The very next day, 0.1 Bitcoin was taken out. The very next day, 2 Ethereum was taken out. Now, folks, you don't have to actually deposit any Ethereum to earn some Ethereum. This particular account, if we look here, there was no Ethereum in the wallet, same account. But 2 days later, they were able to withdraw 2 Ethereum. Why? Because if you introduce this opportunity to somebody and they whack in a bunch of Ethereum, you're going to get a deposit bonus. This 2 Ethereum was accrued from a deposit bonus, and this particular account holder decided to withdraw it on the 25th. On the 27th, there were 2 withdrawals made, one in US dollars, one in Bitcoin. On the 29th, 2 withdrawals were made in Ethereum. Here are some further withdrawals in November. The 7th, the 9th, the 10th, and by Armistice Day, the 11th of the 11th, this account holder was withdrawing 3 times a day. One withdrawal is Ethereum, one withdrawal of US dollars as Bitcoin, and another withdrawal of Bitcoin. So roughly 2 weeks after this account opened, this account holder had withdrawn 6,248 in US dollars, just under half a Bitcoin and just over 3 Ethereum, folks. That is some phenomenal numbers. And that's just showing you the power and the capability of the platform. Here is a gentleman called Simon. Simon is an ex-bank manager in the UK for a branch called, or a bank called TSB. I guess that's equivalent to your Nedbank in South Africa. I don't know what that would be equivalent to in America, but it's definitely not a Wells Fargo. It's not a another one, I guess Morgan Stanley or something. It's not one of them, but it's just an average bank, right? And Simon is a high net worth individual. He was presented the opportunity on the 23rd of October last year. He liked what he saw, registered a free account, and opened a plan with 1 BTC in a currency swap. The very next day on the 24th, he opened another 1 BTC in a currency swap. The day after that, he put in 25 Ethereum, and that is where this 2 Ethereum withdrawal came from, folks. It was the deposit bonus of Simon putting in 25 Ethereum. And also Simon opened up a smaller Ethereum plan for 20 days, because that's the minimum amount of days. So folks, Simon only opened up 4 plans, 4 deposits, and each of those deposits are still running at this particular time. And we can see at the top of the screen here, he's only ever put in 2 Bitcoin and 25 Ethereum. This blue arrow shows us that, well, we know that currency swap plans run for a term of 90 days. There's 78 days here. So this screenshot was taken after 12 days. Again, same account, 90 minus 78, 12 business days, same account, 2 Bitcoin, 25 Ethereum. But after those 12 business days, Simon had withdrawn 0.7 Bitcoin and just over 9 Ethereum. So Simon had earned passively $16,000, $1,250 on a day, sitting at home with his feet up, probably reading the paper, taking his dog for a walk, etc. All completely passively, folks, without sharing the opportunity with anybody else. So all Simon had done was put his money to work for him. Here's an update on Simon's account. After 20 business days, you can see it's still the same account, 2 Bitcoin, 25 Ethereum. After 20 business days, Simon had withdrawn 1.24 Bitcoin and 15.5 Ethereum completely passively. Folks, back in late November last year, all of that was equivalent to $31,000. We all know what happens to the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. It shot through the roof in January, and this is well over $60,000 now. Here's a final update we've got on Simon's account. He made 4 deposits. One of those deposits had closed. That was a very small one of 0.15 Ethereum. So he's still got 3 of his plans working for him. 90 days minus the 59 equals 31 business days. This screenshot was taken 31 business days into Simon's account. He had withdrawn 1.9 Bitcoin and just 24 Ethereum completely passively. Back in December, this was worth $50,000, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we know that's worth over $100,000. We're not showing you this to brag. We're showing you this, the possibility, ladies and gentlemen, the possibility of what you can do by putting your money to work for you. And you can do this business 2 ways, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it passively like Simon and just put your money to work for you like a lot of investors do, or you can do it actively, ladies and gentlemen. And just before we go into the active side, I just want to show you a quick 7-minute video by Susan Pope again, the Chief Marketing Director of Beurax. And here it is.
Hello everyone, this is Susan Pope, Marketing Director at Beurax. In 2020, our company showed excellent financial results. We earned more than $100 million for our partners. We have expanded our partner network for more than 300,000 active investors from all over the world, and we do not stop there. The year 2020 has taught us all a lot. In particular, the fact that the usual situation in the world can change very quickly, markets can fall at lightning speed and grow just as quickly. At Beurax, we see instability as a potential for growth, and we are constantly developing new solutions to protect our financial stability. We are a powerful international company created during the global crisis. Our business plan and strategy already include all possible material and technical risks associated with financial instability in the world. For this reason, Beurax is not afraid of any economic fluctuations, but on the contrary, it is able to use them to its advantage. We have a huge margin of safety, so we are able to easily overcome even the deepest crisis. But what should do ordinary people in such conditions? How to maintain the usual level of income and how to provide passive income in an ever-changing market? In this video, I will talk about the most popular solutions, their advantages and disadvantages. So, at the end of 2020, our analysts have identified their most popular options for passive income. Option 1. Investments in long-term assets. Perhaps the most important advantage of such investments is that global population growth in the world plays on the investor's side. The population is growing, as a result, global demand is growing. Businesses are growing due to demand, and the value of companies is increasing. This is a global trend, quite stable in relation to a possible economic crisis. But there are also serious drawbacks. Long-term investments require a huge initial investment. You invest your money for a period of 2 or 3 years or more. When investing in long-term assets, your profit, under the best circumstances, will bring you 15% per annum. Option 2. Direct investment in cryptocurrency. At first glance, such investments promise obvious advantages to the investor. The cryptocurrency market is developing rapidly. Expected high yield, low level of inflation, high level of liquidity. You can start with a small investment. But there is a main reason why this type of investment is not suitable for everyone. High liquidity contains both a positive and a negative side. On a sharp side in price, you can both earn and burn out. In fact, the cryptocurrency is not provided with anything other than the demand of investors, so it is possible to predict its price only with the help of a thorough market analysis. Accordingly, you need special knowledge, specialized equipment, and a great experience in a financial analyst, so as not to lose your investment. The third option is an investment in real estate. According to international research, about a quarter of investors prefer to invest in real estate. This is a market segment where there are no high risks and constant income is assumed. But despite the large number of advantages of this type of investment, they suggest a huge minus. The payback period for real estate investments is from 5 to 10 years. In fact, the investor receives the first profit not earlier than 5 years from the moment of the transaction. And also, should I remind you about the huge initial investment? When we built Beurax, we thought first of all about ordinary people from all over the world and about the need for short-term investments that will allow you to get a guaranteed income from the first day of work. The advantage of such investments is that you immediately start earning money by investing even a small amount of money. Let's say you have $100. What can I do with them? If you just put them in your pocket, then taking into account inflation at the end of the year, it will be not $100 but $82, the purchasing power of which will also decrease. You can put this $100 in a bank account, and by the end of the year, you will have a figure of $106, $108, which, taking into account the same inflation, is not the highest income. But let's say today you decided to become our partner and made a deposit of your $100. And they immediately start working for you. Within 15 business days, your $100 will bring you $21 net profit. I agree that's not too much, but after 365 days, your $100 will turn into at least $445. That's what I call really tangible growth. And if during this period you do not withdraw but reinvest your profit, then in a year your $100 turns into $820. How do you like that? Our conditions are ideal for generating passive income. In addition, by investing more, you get more favorable working conditions. Let's say you decided to invest not $100, but $1,000. In this case, your income will grow faster because the daily interest rate on the deposit will be higher, and in 365 days, you will earn $9,400 or more. Agree, this is already more than a tangible profit, taking into account your minimal participation. On our website, you can find a description of all the investment plans that we offer to our clients, from investment plans available for a $20 deposit and to super profitable investment plans for large market players with deposit up to $100 million. You can also use the profit calculator to clearly understand how profitable your cooperation with Beurax will be. Today, in the face of the restrictions associated with the pandemic, the opportunity to earn passive income has become especially relevant for people from all over the world. And the company Beurax offers private clients perhaps the best conditions for this type of earnings. And more than 300,000 of our investors from more than 120 countries are an irrefutable example of our competence in providing investment services. In just 5 months of Beurax's existence, we have paid our customers $72 million in net profit. Thanks to the active cooperation with Beurax, during this short period, tens of thousands of our customers have purchased new cars, paid off their housing mortgages, paid for their children's education, and simply multiplied their capital at times and significantly improved the quality of their lives. Our repeatedly proven reliability and professionalism and the profit that we guarantee allows our customers to live the life that everyone dreams of. Do not miss your chance. Join Beurax, and you will only regret that you did not become our customer even earlier. Susan Pope was with you. See you in the next video.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal, very new corporate video there from Beurax and Susan Pope. So I was discussing with you how you could build this passively. But what happens if you want to make extra money from the Beurax opportunity by being active, by sharing the opportunity with other people? And we already heard from Susan Pope there that there were already 300,000 active accounts, ladies and gentlemen. So here is just the final 5 minutes or so of the presentation. And we're going to go through a week, a 7-day period of a customer development, team customer development in somebody's back office dashboard. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 2 things we're going to notice here. The reporting of all these menus in the website is phenomenal. There is an incredible amount of data, at your disposal. And if you click on the statistics section, it comes up with these 5 clocks, these 5 dials. And the first dial, it'll show you the amount of cash bonus. The second dial shows you the amount of, partners in your structure. The third dial, the middle dial, shows you how many of those partners have opened up a plan. That's called active partners. The fourth dial shows you the rank that you're on. And the fifth dial is the amount of days of the company. And in this example, it's day number 1. This account signed up Simon, who we just met in the previous slide. And we knew that Simon was completely passive, and the second person, and they both opened a plan. So because it's free to sign up, you can get partners developing and here, accumulating here. And if they don't open a plan, it'll read 2 partners and 0 active partners. Fortunately for this account, both partners signed up and opened a plan on day 1. On day 2, the amount of partners in the structure grew, and just over half of them had opened up a plan. In day 3, we've now received $1,000 as structural turnover bonus. 38 partners in the structure, of which just under half of them are active on day 3. And day 4, we've got 68 partners in the structure, of which 27 of them are active. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can hear you asking and thinking to yourself, why is there a discrepancy between the amount of partners and those that are active in the business? Well, it's very simple to answer. It's free to register. For example, you brought a guest to this webinar tonight. They like what they saw. They ask you for the referral link. They register, but then you don't follow up with them. And they're stuck there thinking, how do I get some cryptocurrency? How do I move the cryptocurrency from my external wallets and deposit onto the dashboard? And because you haven't followed up with them, they are not going to know how to do that, folks. So they are going to be registered, but they're active. Secondly, people are waiting for the end of the week for salary or the end of the month. So they might like what they see, register for a free account, but now they're waiting and acquiring their crypto before they move it over to the platform. So that's another reason why there's a discrepancy, folks. So also, I want you to invite you to look at this date at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. It's very significant. It's the 27th of October. Do you remember that date, ladies and gentlemen? It's a date I said I'd come back to later on in the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the date we received back the PDF, the documentation from the Australian government, from ASIC, the document that stated that Beurax was registered, the document that stated that they had $75 million worth of fully paid ordinary shares, ladies and gentlemen. This increased people's confidence, increased people's belief in the system. I want you to look at how many partners were there on day 4 to how many partners were now on day 5, just within 24-hour period. 68 partners on day 4, 461 partners on day 5, because the belief had shot through the roof. People's understanding that Beurax is a registered company and 75 million in fully paid shares, ladies and gentlemen, that's what made this amount of people jump on board. And we've got well over half of them having opened up a plan. There's still 211 sitting over here, sitting on the fence, watching TV, wondering why they're not earning any money on a daily basis. These 250 took the plunge and are now earning money on a daily basis, ladies and gentlemen. Day 6, 627 partners, 388 of them are active. Day 7, we received a further 2,000 bonus, combined total of $3,000 bonus. 681 partners in the platform, just over 66% of them are active, ladies and gentlemen. So in the first 7 days of this person's account, they've earned $4,361 in earned referrals, plus a further $3,000 in cash bonus, just over $7,000 for 1 week, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad. Wow. So now you've got withdrawal options, ladies and gentlemen. These are the withdrawal options for US dollars. If you click on the minus button, the withdrawal for under US dollars, it comes up with this screen. We can see that it's US dollars because it's denoted here by US dollars. We can also see that there's $68 here. You can enter a minimum of 50 US dollars because that's the minimum to withdraw, anywhere up between that and 68. And you can decide how you would like to receive your money in your external wallets as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Perfect Money, or US dollar Tether. I like to receive mine as US dollar Tether in my Exodus wallets, and it appears there in a very short time shift. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very interesting account. Just another couple of minutes left. This is Alexander Bouse. He's in our upline, and Alexander has a very funny story, very interesting story. As you can see under this green box, his previous withdrawal to that was on the 20th of October. Alex went on holiday for 2 weeks with his family. He was not allowed to touch his phone, wasn't allowed to build the business. And when he came back off holiday, he made a withdrawal of 3.3 Bitcoin on the 6th of November. And we had Alex on in November, and we interviewed him on one of these Zoom calls. And we said, Alex, how's it going for you? And he said, well, it's going fantastic. I managed to withdraw 3.3749 Bitcoin this morning. We said, wow, Alex, that's absolutely phenomenal. Can you prove that? So he produced this the screenshot of his back office, and we duly took a note of that. And we said to him, Alex, listen, you know, with the respect, we don't know you, you don't know us. How do we know that this figure is genuine, Alex? How do we know that you haven't got some clever Photoshop guy? Alex said, okay, I see what you mean. Just give me a few minutes. Alex went away, and he came back with this, ladies and gentlemen, a screenshot of the transaction on the blockchain, because the blockchain is an open source ledger, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is very transparent there. The blockchain cannot lie. People do, but not the blockchain. And Alex produced this for us. In the circle here, we can see it's 3.3749. Okay, let's go back. 3.3749. Okay, but let's catch Alex out. Let's go and have a look at the date. This is the 6th of November at 8 o'clock in the morning. The 6th of November at 10:30 in the morning. So it literally has taken 2.5 hours for the withdrawal to go from Beurax to the external wallet, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the TX hash number at the top of the screen, the transaction ID. That's there. You can go and have a look at that. That's going to remain on the blockchain. And back, ladies and gentlemen, in November, 3.3749 Bitcoin was only worth $53,000. Today, we know there's a bull run in Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's well over $150,000, ladies and gentlemen. We caught up with Alex in December. We asked Alex, how's it going for you in Beurax? How's the platform treating you? He said it's fantastic. I've withdrawn 13.3 Bitcoin. He said, what? Just last month you showed us 3 Bitcoin. He said, yeah, this morning I withdrew 7 Bitcoin. We said, wow, Alex, that's phenomenal. That's a big number. Can you show us? So he produced this to us, and we said, Alex, who's your Photoshop guy? He said, I know where you're going with this. And he produced a screenshot from the Explorer again. Here it is in the oval. Here is the TX hash number, the transaction ID. You can see it's a blockchain Explorer. And let's go back to it, 7 Bitcoin on the 4th of December at 9:45. The 4th of December, 11:45. So this has taken 2 hours to go from Beurax to Alex's external wallet, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal. And back in December, this is worth $135,000. Today, this is well over $300,000 because of the bull run, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal. Okay, the compensation is very, very simple. The compensation plan is very, very simple. They have simplified it down to 1 page. When you register for your account, you're what's known as a civil consultant, and anybody that you bring in and refer to Beurax, you will get 6% on their plan. So if they put $100 into a plan, you get 6% of that. $6 goes to your wallet straight away. If now John goes and refers Susan, and Susan opens a $100 plan, you've not done the work, but you're going to get an override of 3%. As you will see, ladies and gentlemen, Beurax is phenomenal. Will pay you 15 levels, 15 generations deep. That's a potential of millions of people in your organization and unlimited people on your front line. When you've accrued $10,000 worth of structural turnover, you get a promotion to Golden Consultant. You'll also get a pay rise on your front line, on your personally referred members of 7% when they reopen plans. When you've accrued 30,000 of structural turnover, ladies and gentlemen, you will get 3 things. You'll get an upgrade to Diamond Consultant. You'll also get a further bonus on the first 4 levels of 8%, 4%, 2%, 1%. And here you will get your first cash bonus, ladies and gentlemen. This is phenomenal. The more structural turnover that you've influenced, the higher your cash bonus will be. Now, I want you to have a look at this because this is special. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. This is all cumulative. By this stage, you've earned 11,000 in cash bonus. The next one up is 20,000, 50,000. We had a gentleman on the call 2 weeks ago on a Thursday. His name was James. His name is James. He had just received this 250,000 cash bonus and been with Beurax just 4 months, ladies and gentlemen. $500,000, $1 million, $3 million. Add those all up cumulatively, they come to just under $5 million, ladies and gentlemen, in cash bonus. Beurax is not playing. Beurax is one of those phenomenal opportunities out there that is putting money on the table for each and every one of you. All you need to do is make a decision. So here is that spreadsheet I promised you earlier on, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got 1 Bitcoin kicking about and you put it into a currency rate swap, a currency swap plan, it'll give you 3.1% per day. And this is how it breaks down. You get your part of your principal back and your interest back on a daily basis. After 17 days, you've got half your Bitcoin back. After 33 business days, you've got 1 Bitcoin back. You can withdraw that into your external wallet. That is your risk. Your risk is out. You're done. You've got a bit of profit. After 65 days, your 1 Bitcoin has turned into 2 Bitcoin. And after 90 business days, 2.79 Bitcoin out, 279% in just 4.5 months. I've already spoken about gold, 10% a year. Real estate, 6 to 10%. Your bank giving you 0.1%. Here you're picking up 279% in just 4.5 months. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That's it from me. Get back to the person who invited you to have a look at this opportunity. Ask them for their referral link. Sign up and register for your free account. Fund your account at the minimum of $20, and you'll start earning accruals and earnings 24 hours after you make that original deposit. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Until tomorrow night, the same time, this has been Paul. Thank you very much and have a good night.